Happy Friday, my good old friends of YouTube. It's about 1:30 p.m. right now on the East Coast, and we have all the indexes, well, moving all over the place. The S&P's down 0.2% as the Russell's up 0.2%, the Nasdaq's down 0.5%, and the Dow's pretty much at break even, leaning a little bit to the green as we have SoFi stock. Let me actually pull it up here, guys. Hold on. Give me a second. Down about 0.1% on the day, pretty much at break even. So in this video, we're going to break down SoFi very quickly, the charts here as we're slowly wrapping up the day and as we're heading into earnings on Monday. So this is a pretty big day for SoFi as it is the last day of trading before earnings. So we're going to break that down a bit and we're going to go over the indexes as well. So hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe, guys. Come on. You might as well follow me on X as well at Stocks Talk Stocks. We just hit 1,000 followers, I think yesterday or the day before. I appreciate all you guys for the support as always. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So again, it's about 1:30 p.m., 1:40 p.m. So we're getting to that point where it's almost really the last hour, which is called power hour in the stock market. We're almost there right now, and we have again all the indexes moving all over the place, some down, some slightly in the green, and SoFi is kind of just consolidating today, guys. Really nothing crazy as we do have earnings, like I said, on Monday morning, and oh boy, did that come pretty quick. I remember when earnings were 3 weeks away, 2 weeks away. Now they're literally about 2-3 days away. So yeah, man, SoFi is down, let's see, about 1 cent, exactly 1 cent. So a good old penny right now, down 0.2, 0.1%, as really it's the calm before the storm before these earnings. So you guys will notice one thing has stayed true today as it did yesterday. We can see we held yesterday about 750, 755. You guys probably remember that. We actually held that on Wednesday as well, I believe, the 24th. Yeah, you guys can see we held 755. So we held that yesterday and we're holding it today. We double bottomed at that point. You guys can see what we have here right now is, I guess, a descending triangle, which isn't the best sign for the bulls, but we are actually, again, holding that 755 mark. We actually double bottomed at that point. As you guys can see, 755 here. We hit that at about 10 a.m. and we just hit it again roughly an hour ago at 12:50, about 1 p.m. on the East Coast. So now what I'm watching out for as SoFi starting to slip, now it's almost down 0.5%. I'm watching to see, do we end up maybe taking out this trend line right here? Maybe we go for that 180 moving average on the 5-day, 5-minute. Do we break this? Do we do something like that as I just drew out? Or do we actually dump down, retest 755, which we're only 7 cents away from right now, and ultimately break under that point, heading into the close today, maybe aftermarket, just in general here before the earnings on Monday? What direction are we going to pick? That's kind of what I'm watching out for here over these next 2 hours. I'm going to be watching it very, very closely, guys. So let me set some alerts here. I'll do one at maybe 770 or maybe 768. Let me do that now. Mark is at or above $7.68. So if that breaks right by the 180 SMA on this 5-day, 5-minute, maybe more upside could be coming. But if we do fall through again, 750, but really it's 755. We could be slipping more to the downside. We'd be at a multi-day low at that point, which obviously would not be great for the bulls in the short term. But either way, guys, if you look on the 20-day chart, the 10-day chart, you don't need me to tell you this. You know this already. We're still pretty, even if we rally a bit, it doesn't matter. We're still pretty oversold in the grand scheme of things on SoFi heading into earnings, and we will brush up on the estimates and just in general what I'm watching out for on Sunday's video. So make sure you guys subscribe. We'll make another video on Sunday breaking down the earnings for SoFi. Again, things I'm watching out for. So make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell. At this point, guys, we're very beaten down. You all know that. We were at 1050 back just about a month ago, and now we're at 760. We're down roughly 27%. We're pretty heavy in a bear market. these earnings have to be terrible, in my opinion, for this to come down sub, let's say 630, 650 range, which you guys probably know that was the low from it looks like the end of November. So for this to come under 650 towards lower sixes, earnings got to be bad, man. They have to be terrible. And to be honest, I'd be buying more if it does do that. But honestly, I'd rather them crush earnings, give very good guidance, and the stock goes ballistic, obviously, opposed to them maybe not doing the best, maybe poor guidance, and the stock goes down, even if that means I get to buy more. I much rather them report a strong quarter, which then could cause the stock to go up over time, or at least in the short term, right? I'd much rather that happen, again, than them botch earnings, and that could send the stock into a further downtrend for all we know. But yeah, either way, SoFi, guys, I'm long. You know that. I bought more a couple of days ago at $7.75, and I'm locked and loaded, ready to buy even more. Maybe after earnings, we'll see how it plays out. But either way, I'm long. I'm holding through earnings because I'm not looking to sell in a week from now. I'm holding these shares for years. That's the goal right now. So, yeah, SoFi on the day, down 3 cents, not much. I call this the calm before the storm. Now, as the indexes are all creeping into the red. Guys, let's see how this is looking right now. So, we have the Dow Jones, which you guys know just hit an all-time high a couple of days ago at let's see, 38,200. And it looks like now, wait, was that earlier today we hit an all-time high again? Yeah, it looks like earlier today we hit 38,215. So this thing keeps crushing. Now we're just pulling back a bit. It looks like we're testing literally right now in real time the highs from intraday yesterday, and right at the close price from yesterday, we're testing 38,000 roughly. So let's see what we do here, guys. Do we push through this? Maybe start going 37.8, 37.9. Or do we get a nice bounce, maybe start pushing back 38, 100, 150, maybe even higher than that. We'll see. But overall, Dow's right at the highs from yesterday. Interesting spot here to look out for. SPY, let me pull this up and see here, guys. SPY, we have a bit of a head and shoulders. Look at that. That's kind of playing out here on SPY. This also looks like it hit an all-time high earlier today. We hit 489.12, so almost at 490 this morning, guys. We double topped there kind of, and we've been selling off ever since. Now we're down about 0.5% from that point, which is not too bad. We're actually still well above the lows from yesterday. You guys can see on the 5-day. And overall, man, does this not look like it's holding an uptrend? It is. It's holding an uptrend. This is not anything to be worried about from a bullish perspective, in my opinion, man. It's just selling off a little bit here on this wonderful Friday. It's part of the game, guys. We're holding the trends on the 30-minute chart on SPY. Triple Q as well, which, mind you, hit an all-time high 2 days ago, almost 430 on Triple Q. This still looks really bullish. And the Russell's now up, let's see, 0.1%, which it's been fighting to break 2,000. It looks like we failed every day at 2,000 this week. No exaggeration. Literally every day. Look, Monday we failed 1985 to 2,000. Tuesday, 2,000. Wednesday, 2,000. Yesterday, 1990, 2,000. This morning, 2,000. Pretty much 1990. So clearly the Russell's got a spot it's got to break out of. It's 2,000, and it looks like we kind of do have an ascending triangle here on the Russell, so maybe a breakout could be coming. Get ready, guys. What do you all think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. We're trying to get to 50,000 subs this year. And of course, guys, don't forget to get your free stocks for Moomoo, up to 15 stocks. Just use that link down below. Open up your account and fund it with at least $100. You get 5 stocks, and fund it with at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And mind you, each of those could be valued up to $2,000. So get on it. Use that Moomoo link down below. And of course, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you all in the next one.